Okay, this song, this music, it's such a vibe. I'm too busy dancing to read. You guys can cook off. Actually, don't watch this. I'm just gonna be dancing for like, 15 more minutes. 50. Yeah. So click off. I'm gonna stay here. It's right here. At least stay right here. Fine. Chapter 3, the second date. In your parked car outside the Library Heights, fuck you. In your parked car outside the Library Heights Medical Library, you frankly tells Nat and Gina. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. Who's What's up? What's up? Did you get into an accident? You're okay. Cody asked me on a second date. I kind of answered, and she just asked me, OMG. So, what did you say? You blink at your phone, pull back in the memory of that moment. What would you say to one more date? You stared at Courtney, torn for all the obvious reasons, but watching her smile at you. It's just one date. How much could it hurt? Okay. I really like that. That beautiful smile grew even brighter. Me too. I'm off on Friday. Are you free that evening? Say at 8? I should be, barring any unforeseen emergencies. Great. I have the perfect place in mind. I'll text you the address that day of. So, you're just gonna leave me suspense? I want you to enjoy the surprise. If you trust me, that is. Remember her last surprise? That night in the rooftop? You're surprised to find out you do. We went with something classy to this place, and that's all I'll say. Okay. I'll see you on Friday then. I'll be counting the days. Got that? Not old. Old, with my voice down. Not old. Mature? No. Mature? Old? She's not old. She's in her 40s. I got that. I got that down. I got that voice down. I don't got the I don't got Courtney's voice down. I'm not gonna sound like a white valley girl. And again, I know Courtney's not white. I know that. I know. I made her. I customized her. I know she's not white, but I can't get that voice down. And I hate it. And so, on the morning of your date, you find Gina at a boutique to find something classy to wear. I'm so proud of you for saying yes to date number 2. But I gotta admit, it's a surprise after the whole "you'll never work, she works for Sid" and cradle robber thing at lunch. Honestly, I surprised me too. So I made you say yes. I thought she kept me with the bucket list. She had me check off a few items on a first date, so I figured, why not go for another? Live life to the fullest, right? Hopefully, she's helping you fulfill number 10. Gina, I really know this girl. I'm not sleeping with her tonight. I'm just saying, you should keep an open mind. Not tonight, but another night. Is that what you're saying, Samantha? Your opinion has been noted. Meander toward a rack of dresses along the wall, looking for something that grabs you. So you really don't know anything about where you're going? She's going to text me the address later tonight. All I know is that I need to wear something classy. Good news then. This dress is so classy, I think I might have a degree. She holds up a dress with a lacy embroidered neckline that trails down to a subtle, choosing ombre. I was gonna say, where's the ombre? It's on the bottom. The whole dress. Ignore the top part. It looks cool the way it fades into what I'm gonna call Red. I don't care what his legal name. I don't care the name was given at birth. I'm calling it Red. When you emerge from the changing room, Gina whistles. Oh yeah, I thought I was gonna love this. She's not my anything, Gina. Might be right. And how this day's worth the wait. Something tells me it will be. At 8 o'clock, you arrive at the address Courtney texted you a few hours ago and step into a gorgeous speakeasy. Courtney's by the bar, dressed as nicely as she was on your first date, and her eyes light up when she sees you. Samantha, wow. I mean, hi. Mostly wow. She drinks in the sight of your low neckline, the dark, sleek fabric hugging your body, and she looks utterly awestruck. You look so bad yourself. Nothing compared to you, though. I was standing here trying to picture how you look walking through the door, but you've blown away all my expectations. You feel your face flush with heat. You're very kind. I'm not trying to be kind, just honest. Like I told you last time, I would say what I mean. I bit my tongue. It hurt. And I want to cry. You glance around at the polished bar top and leather seating. It all gives a place an air of luxury from another time. So, tell me, why this place specifically for a date? 2 reasons. 1, I can't picture anyone from my work coming here. Neither can I. And reason number 2 was, well, I had number 2 on your list, just in the 9s. You remember that? I don't remember that. It's on my phone. Her gaze chills down your dress again, and heat races over your skin like the crackle of an oncoming storm. I want to give you an excuse to check that box, and you did it in style. Something whiz. You know my friends just added that to give me the air out of my closet, right? Shut up. You really are something, Courtney Dawson. She chuckles. I don't know about that. I just don't understand the point of dating if you aren't actually paying attention to your date. And you'll be surprised. I have plenty of dating horror stories from friends, and half their dates don't remember a thing about them. But not me. If I'm out with you, I want to get to know you. Then you better get some drinks. You old enough to drink? Oh, you're 26, never mind. Yeah, okay. She laces her arm through yours and leads you to a cozy table surrounded by elegant leather chairs. Once you settle in, a server comes over to greet you. What can I get you folks to drink? Your nerves are still buzzing for that brief moment of contact, so you glance at Courtney. If you ever lean into the 1920s theme, we'll have 2 pisco sours, please. You can't wait up. The server returns in moments with your drinks, and you raise a glass to Courtney. I'm closer to being born that time frame than you are. Not that I was, just closer to it than you. By a lot. Cheers. Take a long sip, letting a foamy texture melt on your tongue. Let me guess. You insist on paying for these drinks, just like you did last time? And dinner, if you let me. I'm the one who invited you out, so I feel like I'm not judging. It's just new. Sid paid for your bills, of course, but you can't remember the last time you went on a date. You can't remember the last time you went out on a date. Am I new? I mean nice. That's what I was going for. So what can I treat you to? Well, I got you. You glance at the 1920s theme menu, spotting oysters, steak, and a meal intended for 2, intriguingly called Lover's Delight. This is the last meal I'm going to have with her. I deserve to indulge. I'm gonna tap Lover's Delight. I'm gonna tap Lover's Delight by just guessing it. Boom. What is this? I don't know what that is. House steak. That's steak. And okay. I was right. Yay. If you don't mind sharing, that is. She gives you a sidelong glance, one corner of her mouth curving into a grin. Mine? I'd be honored. Is there anything else that you recommend? She laughs, relaxing against her plush leather seat. I guess it's as good as mine. This is my first time here. Oh, you seem to know it well. So I thought about this place for a while, but I wanted to save it for a special occasion. And this is my last chance for a night out with you. I didn't want to waste it. Then let's not. Your smile stretches from ear to ear as the server returns to take your orders, and in what feels like moments, your dinner is served. I still don't know what the fuck this is. Oh, I knew there was like berries in it, but meat as roasted meat. Oh, okay. I'll try anything once, but just hearing it, it's not sound my forte. Meat and fruit. Then again, I don't like meat like that, but still. You make sure to dip the roasted meat in a raspberry sauce that's artfully drizzled around the plate. Coney watches closely as you listen to your lips, and you put this, what do you call it? This stuffed ramen bowl behind your head as a pillow. It's like a pillow. It's squishy. It's like a little. I don't know what you call those things. I don't know what you call these things. It's a plushie. It's a plushie. It's a plushie. But it's ramen. It's ramen. A ramen bowl. It's a good pillow. I don't have to break my neck on my bed frame. It's so nice. So cozy. I'm wrapped up like a burrito. I'm getting steamed in the face. This is nice. I can sleep like this. Oh, wow. That good? You still want to share? Yes, you have to taste this. She takes a bite of her own, and her eyes widen. Yeah, that is good. Alright, eating it almost feels like a sin. The moment the word slips past your lips, you shiver. Is there anything taboo about... Fuck you. Is there anything taboo going on here tonight? He's not your meal, Samantha. I just haven't gone out for a fancy meal like this in ages. Really? Lift one shoulder and then sip a cocktail. I mean, I've been doing dozens of fundraising galas for the hospital, but those don't really compare. And when I was with past partners, meaning Sydney, right, her. I was mostly in have friends over to my house for dinner mode. Was that fun for you? Fun? It was what I was supposed to do. Sid was always working, and while often we moved for a career, I often wasn't. So that was just part of her. That was just part of being her wife. But okay, I'm trying to be delicate about this. It's one thing if you want to be the stay-at-home spouse. It's another if you do those things out of obligation. To be clear, Sid didn't demand it of me, ever. She just assumed I would. Ouch. Would it bring traditional marriage roles into a same-gender relationship, huh? Now I kind of want to know how this conversation would go down if it wasn't same gender. Because obviously, Dr. Dawson, damn it. If it was a guy, wouldn't say this. So I'm curious how this dialogue would play out. I'm always curious by that. And I like the books that change the dialogue slightly. You know, it changes it. Some books don't fucking do that. Like, it acknowledges that is like same-sex bullshit. Like the nanny affair. Something that you guys have seen and watched. I think book 2. We're talking to I forgot her name. Damn it. The woman that was supposed to help us make our relationship public in a safe way. That conversation where shit, my god, blanking so hard. Like, because of the whole thing with Sam, Sophia, and blah, 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 blah. It's like this drama between it. It's like, because like you are the other woman, and you're like, everyone involved is a woman. It's like, yeah, that's probably why everyone's so, you know, into the drama. It's like, want to know more about it, because everyone involved is a woman. Like, you know. High school story class that if you pick your character to be the male twin, so you have a twin sister, the first person your sister dates is Amber, and you mentioned to her like, yeah, not everyone comes out at 6 years old, you know. I'm just gonna reread this because I said it. I feel like I read it weird. Ouch. Way to bring traditional marriage roles into a same-gender relationship, huh? I'll say. But at least that's in the past now. And right this moment, I'm having a great time. Good. I can't do this voice. If it makes you feel better, most of my nights out aren't like this either. My work schedule's all over the place. And back in med school, most of my nights just meant grabbing a bite to eat between exam prep. Your life sounds exhausting. Don't pay me too much. I did make room for fun while I could back at Columbia. Sometimes too much fun. Define too much fun. She takes another bite of food, lips curving in a smile as if considering how much she should admit to. Right before graduation, I drew this big blow-up party that had noise complaint, and might have tried to buy the cup of beer. No. Oh god. It's all water under the bridge now, but I'll never let anyone tell you that med students don't know how to party. Ouch. I would apologize for the burp, but I'm not sorry. So did you get into a lot of trouble? She sips her drink, looking thoughtful. I like to think I got into just the right amount of trouble. Did not even... I refuse to read the words on the screen. I like to think I got into just the right amount. Just enough to make sure I didn't have any regrets. You miss out a lot in life if you never take chances. I feel like a steamed roll of like sushi. Oh my god. I'm rolled up in the covers. Again, there's just steam rolling down around me. And also, I have my head on a bowl of ramen. You don't put sushi in ramen. I want to take it back. But then I can't think of anything else. Noodles? You don't wrap noodles up. And a spring roll. Ooh, a spring roll. Yes. That's what I feel like. Yeah. This is nice. This is nice. Why don't I sleep the wrong way on my bed more often? Besides, my charger's on the other side. I should sleep this. I just sleep like this. Oh my god. This is nice. I might just... Believe me, I know. I was busy focusing on my business degree in undergrad, and then no Sid And I never got into much trouble. There's an ache of jealousy at the thought of how different Courtney's early 20s were from yours, and how much more recent. Sometimes I feel like I missed out on my chances to make mischief. That's probably what my friends put on the list. Maybe he wasn't missing out. Maybe he was waiting for the right opportunity. When the receiver screen, she reaches down and produces a bottle of top-shelf gin from inside her chair. What if I helped you check out number 8 right now? What's number 8? Why do you remember the fucking list? And again, I don't. Was number 8 make mischief? Is that what it was? The words were in red. Is that what it was? Where'd you get that? I nabbed it up. Oh, nabbed. It's the steam. I couldn't see. I couldn't read. I nabbed off the bar while I was waiting for you. I could put it back, but if you're looking for mischief, this place is a private balcony. We could sneak out there and share the bottle. I'm accidentally making her sound like a frat guy instead of a white girl. Again, I know not what. She's not white. She's not white. Okay, let's do it. But if I want it, if one of the waiters catches us, I might throw you under the bus. She laughs. Guess we shouldn't get caught then. Smiling, she takes your hand and leads you toward a nearby door as the drill races through you. It's a feeling you haven't felt in ages, like you're sneaking out at night with someone you shouldn't. Okay, just stay put for a sec until the waiter goes past us, and you both pretend to be studying the decor for a moment. Once the coast is clear, Courtney opens the door, and just as you drew. Hurry. I need to scratch my forehead. Because I don't need to, but I have to. I want to. I need to. Right word. Is itchy. But the mic is right where I need to scratch. I think it's being caused by the mic. And you're going to definitely hear it if I touch it. Sorry. Anyways, the two of you step out into the cool night air of the thankfully unoccupied balcony. Looks like the coast is clear. Then here, we should drink to our success. Coney passes you the bottle. You each take a drink. And you each take a drink from it. Bottoms up. God, I haven't drunk out of a bottle since college. Me neither. What if we made a game out of it? Drove right back to college and played for a drink. I did promise you that I'd enjoy myself tonight. Take a deep breath and one more sip of gin to fortify yourself. Then nod. I could be interested. Tell me more about the stakes of truth or drink. We'll take turns asking each other a question, and you have to share an honest answer or take a drink. I'll let you out the first question. How generous. You glance at the beautiful woman leaning on the railing beside you, considering your options. What's something I wouldn't expect about you? She leans against the railing, one hand flexing on the metal of it as she thinks. Okay, I played college basketball. Really? I take you for a sports girl. I get that a lot. My university had a great women's team, though, and it was fun with... My university had a great women's team, though, and it was a fun way to blow off steam. That was a semester where I wondered if I can ever go pro, but I knew I could never juggle that and medicine, so here I am. Do you still shoot hoops for fun? I've been out to do every once in a while. Liberty Heights actually has hoops set up by some of the staff working. I guess it makes it your turn for a question. Courtney watched you for a moment. She looked out at the brilliant New York skyline. Are you happy you agreed to come out with me tonight? Despite all of your doubts and worries that you've felt since the first day, it's an easy answer. Yes, I'm really glad I'm here. I'm glad you are too. That makes it your question. I need to stop biting my tongue. Take another sip just to enjoy the bottle, but the liquid courage makes you feel bold. Maybe this time I asked her the real question. I've been wondering since we met. Samantha, come on, I like you. Why? Stop worrying about the age gap. She doesn't care at all. Why do you care? Yeah. Okay. Serious mode. What do I call myself? What is this channel called? Unknown individual? That unknown? What? Unknown. I'm unknown. Why are you so unfazed by all this? The age gap thing, I mean. Connie doesn't even need a second to think. She answers immediately. It's not about that for me. It's about you. So, 40-year-old divorcees don't usually your type? I didn't say that. I just wasn't out looking for anything too specific. And then we matched. And when I talked to you, the more I just felt right. I like that you know what you want out of life. That you make me laugh. That I feel lighter around you. Connie locks eyes with you, and you almost forget how to breathe. So, why say no to something good? Connie, you make it sound so easy. Connie shrugs. For me, it is. You all stand there, and relatives quiet. The city noises almost drowned out by the loudness of your thoughts. What if I didn't care so much about what other people thought? What if I could forget about everything else and just enjoy this? She reaches for the bottle and takes a sip before passing it back to you. So what about you? Why are you so bothered by the age gap? So I don't want people thinking I'm a cradle. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I don't want anyone thinking I'm a cradle robber. I was just gonna drink. I'm not picking the middle option. And I was just gonna take a drink to not answer the question, but the top answer is too funny. Because I don't want people thinking I'm a cradle robber. Connie snores and shakes her head. Please, I'm nowhere near that. Please, I'm nowhere near young enough for that stereotype to be true. Aren't you, though? I'm 26, Samantha, not 18. I have a life, a career. And I really look that young to you? You study her for a second. Maybe you don't, but it's the principle behind it. You blow a frustrated breath, half annoyed at yourself, half charmed by her utter fearlessness about whatever this is. It seems like you care a lot about what other people think. Believe me, it doesn't annoy anyone more than it annoys me. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying, would it be so bad to focus on this right here? On the fact that we're just two people enjoying a bottle of gin and each other's company on a beautiful night? Connie sidles closer to you, letting her hand brush one of yours where it rests on the railing. You lean into the contact, lacing your fingers through Courtney's. Every touch should feel illicit, but all you can think about is how warm her hand feels in yours. How right. As you consider your answer, the Speakeasy's band strikes up a new song that you can just hear through the balcony doors. Would you dance with me? You glance around, but there's still no one else in sight on the balcony. Yes, and since you asked so nicely. You place one hand in hers and the other on her waist. The wind is cool against your bare shoulders as you sway to the music together, but embrace is steady and warm. And this is your question, this part, being here with you, it isn't so bad. She lets out a soft laugh when she leans in to murmur a reply. Her lips press the shell of your ear. I'm glad. You pull her a little closer, and even after the song ends, that question never quite leaves your mind. Would it really be so wrong to let myself have this? Your Gordon walks you home. You find yourself working slowly, not wanting this night or her to end. So tell me why you decided to become a doctor. A surgeon, of all things. That's a bit of a story. As a kid, my best friend was in a bad car accident. Someone hit his mom's car, and she walked away, unhurt. But Chris ended up in critical condition. Oh my god, that's awful. Did he... He's fine now. We're still close. But I only gotta have all those years of friendship with him because the surgeon saved his life. I know it's unbearably cheesy, but ever since then, I want to give other people that same time with their loved ones. So I got the MD, and now here I am in residency. Connie, you're pretty incredible. I hope you know that. And that wasn't cheesy. It's one of the most earnest things I've heard. And coming from you, it makes perfect sense. She laughed softly, shrugging. I'm not doing anything special. It's just that nothing ever called to me the way being a surgeon has. The fact that it's all so simple for you is exactly what makes you incredible. This drive, this passion, not everyone has that. You're something special, Courtney Dawson. That gets a smile from her, and the sight makes you warm bread. It means a lot that you think so. Courtney's arm brushes against yours as you walk further down the street side by side, and you resist the sudden urge to lean against her. So about you and your work, does it never remind you much, and I never heard you talk about a job. Thinking about all the unknowns in your future is like a sudden weight pressing down on you. When you hesitate, Courtney notices. You okay? You don't have to answer if you don't want to. It's not that. It's just that there's not much to tell. I majored in business back in college. Started to work in human resource afterward. But I gave that up a few moves into my married life with Sid. So here I am now with all this time in my hands, a degree I barely used in 2 decades, and I was nothing to show for it. It's an urgent problem you need to solve. Is your landlord breathing down your neck about the rent? No. Good news is, I got a lot of money from the divorce settlement, even after buying my apartment. Wow, a homeowner in this economy? Good for you. The bad news is that I just don't know what I want to do with it, or on my time. I'm one bad day away from getting way into getting. Whoa, hey, I was down for this needlework, Kate. There's no such thing as being too into a hobby. There is if you're trying to figure out what you want to do with your life, not just pass the time. Okay, fair enough. So what do you want to do? Isn't that what the list is all about? Remember that conversation over the souffle on your first date, and the happiness you felt mixing dough in your kitchen? It's silly, but when I was younger, I had this fantasy about opening a bakery one day. Why is that silly? I seen your baking skills in action, remember? For a moment, it's like you're right back in your kitchen with her on your side, with her laughter and the bright smell of lemon zest hanging in the air. And I tasted those cookies we made. They were life-changingly good. You're sweet, but running the business is expensive. Sure, but say you got money, you don't know what to do with it, right? I do. See? It's a sign. A sign that I should get a financial planner and invest it, yes. No, it's a sign to open it. Wait, no way. Connie turns beer into her storefront on the street. There's a for lease sign hanging in the window. This shop used to be a bakery. Now you're just teasing me. But it's true. You glance in the window to see racks full of loaves, bread, and empty countertops. What if you leased it? You stare at her, stunned, your heart pounding. You gave up on a dream years ago, and she's known about it for 5 whole minutes. And she still takes it utterly seriously. Taking me seriously. I And that's way too big a leap for me to think about that right now. You let yourself take a step closer to her. But the fact that you even suggested it was one of the most sweetest and hardest things anyone's ever done for me. Coney tested the shop's door handle, grinning playfully. You might also want to note that this place is unlocked, so I should really fix that. But we could take a look around. The invitation in her voice is clear, and you're barely thinking about the shop right now. Or you think about kissing that gorgeous, thoughtful woman. I love a private tour. Coney, open the door. Hearing the heat in your tone, she instantly complies. After you. Space is mostly empty, except for the built-in furniture, countertop, shelves, a door to what you assume is a kitchen in the back. Nice layout. You don't care. You do not care about this layout. You do not care about this kitchen. Like, nice layout. You don't care. You don't care about that. You want her. You want her. You only take a moment to glance around this space before stepping close to Courtney. She's watching you with a playful smile. Well, can you picture yourself baking here? Oh, I'm not picturing that. Right now, I'm picturing other things. You push her up against the nearest wall and kiss her. There you go, Samantha. That's my girl. That's my girl. Samantha. She lets out a low groan of approval as her hands find your hips, pulling you against her. Chill. Your own hands find her slim waist. She leans into the kiss, pressing your body flush against hers. In a moment, you forget all about the years between you, or what people might say, and you just enjoy the taste of her. Yeah! Woohoo! Thank God that door was unlocked. Me too. I really want to wait to get back to your building to kiss you. I couldn't wait. Her mouth is hot and insistent on yours, and you flick your tongue against hers. Yeah, as hard as the kiss is, there's also something sweet about it. Something that makes you want to keep kissing. And... Samantha. Courtney walks you back and then lifts you onto one of the empty counters. Your dress slides up as you spread your legs. Woo. God, you're strong. She slots herself between your thighs, chuckling. As a doctor, I think it's important to keep an active lifestyle. And what sort of activities do you recommend, doctor? She answers by kissing her way down your neck, and with each kiss, he coils through you. You roll back your head, a little exposing your neck. You're so beautiful. You've always said it to all the girls. You're half joking, but Courtney stops. She pulls back to meet your gaze, and the intensity in her eyes takes your breath away. No, I'm saying that to you. She means it, and that certainly only makes you want her more. Do you know how hard it is when you're thoughtful? The corner of Courtney's mouth quirked up in a playful smirk. I'm starting to figure that out. You lean forward and kiss her neck, and it looked in the ground. Making out on a counter is the most daring thing you've ever done in over a decade, and her reaction to you makes it all worth it. I like that coming in here got you so, inspired. Do you like the place that much? You nip at her bottom lip. I like that you cared enough to suggest it. It's not hard to care about you, Samantha. Hey, stomach. Shut the fuck up. You, either. It's like, I want to know everything about you. Your favorite color. Mine's orange. Thanks for asking. Her hands squeeze your thighs, still bracketed around her hips, as you sit on the counter. She murmurs in your ear. Royal blue. I can tell you're kind of wearing it. Your favorite food? You. What? She shifts to capture your lips in another kiss, nipping softly at your lower lip. Gumbo. All of those things. I want to know them all. And that's how I feel about you. And I want to know. She leans forward, her hips pressing against her hips pressing right against the spread of your thighs. The pressure is slight, but it still makes you melt. That's how you like to be touched. Like this. Lower. You spread your legs a hair further. Cody gets the message. She trails kisses down your body, over your breast, down your stomach. And though she presses a kiss just above the apex of your thighs, the only thing separating her lips and your skin is the barely there fabric of your clothes. God, yes. I want to kiss you all over. She places another kiss right there, where you know she can feel the wet heat of you, and you shudder. Even with the fabric between you, the pressure is irresistible. Courtney. Your thoughts are a whirlwind, torn between the forbiddenness of everything with her and how desperately you want more. We hear footsteps and muted voices outside the store. Crap, I think someone's outside. Damn. Two of you freeze, and you're a paralyzing moment. Fuck you. The two of you freeze, and for a paralyzing moment, you're afraid the door's about to open. But then the footsteps pass you by, the voices fading, and you sigh in relief, collapsing against Courtney's chest. That was close. I'll say, lucky they didn't try the door. You sure laugh, and you can feel the vibration of it. She stands there, smiling. She stands there between your thighs, still smiling at you. I hate to say it, but maybe we should get out there. I hate to say it, but maybe we should get out of here before our luck runs out. You're probably right. Courtney pulls you in for one last kiss. It's good enough to make your toes curl. Just to be clear, I was trying to pressure you about this place. It's your life, your dream to follow. Or not. She lifts a hand and cups your cheek. That simple gesture is even more intimate than everything that came before. But I just wanted you to follow. Fuck you. But I just wanted you to know that you deserve to follow it if you want to. Courtney, yeah, you really are beautiful. Fuck you. Courtney, yes, you really are hard when you're thoughtful. Courtney grins, a pleased look on her face. She takes your hand, pulls into her mouth, and kissing your knuckles. And good to know that does it for you. But everyone wonders how exactly she might use that info the next time you meet. But the next time we meet, we'll be back at the hospital. Try to push those thoughts aside as Courtney helps you off the counter and you head toward the front of the store. Before you shut the door behind you, you take one last look over your shoulder. It is a nice place. I hope whoever gets it was as lucky as I did in here. Before you know it, you're standing at your doorstep. Your heart aches as you look up at Courtney. Up. Tonight was... You can't even finish the sentence. It hurts knowing this was your last night to see you like this. I know. It was for me too. Thank you. For everything. You lock the door and step inside. Before you can close the door, on her, Courtney holds up her hand. Samantha, wait. I know we said just one more date, so say no now. I promise I'll respect that. But this, us, you can't tell me it doesn't feel real. You can't tell me it doesn't feel right. Yesterday, it would have been easier to tell her no. But after this night together, you can't deny feeling the same way. You can't deny feeling the same thing. Connie, are you asking what I think you're asking? Yes, I want to see you again. I want to keep seeing you. I want to know your favorite color, your favorite food, everything. You look at her, knowing what you should say. But that's not what I want to say. There are a lot of items left on the list, right? I'd like to help you enjoy them if I can. Like number 10? You open your mouth to respond, but the no you try to form dies on your lips. For once in your life, you need to say yes to yourself, so you take the leap. If this is going to happen, no one can know. I can work with that, assuming that means... You lean forward and press your lips to hers. That simple gesture seals everything that's to come for both of you. Yes. Oh, okay, bye.